Hello friends, I'm Nancy.
And I'm Lily, and we work for Lynchburg Water Resources.
We've been learning a lot about how water moves through our natural systems, and today Lily and I are going to look at how water moves through our city infrastructure, the urban water cycle.
The urban water cycle is how our water travels through cities. There are people in cities and towns that work to take care of the water as it moves through the cycle. Today, we are going to show you the special places water travels through every day and night, and how these places help keep our water clean, starting at our natural water source.
Today, we are here at the James River in Lynchburg, and the James River is the natural drinking water source for a lot of us here in Virginia.
1/3 of Virginians rely on James River water for drinking, recreation, and commerce.
So the water is pulled from the James River and sent to a drinking water treatment plant where it undergoes a series of scientific processes to make sure that it's safe for you to drink at home.
Let's check it out. All right, so now we're at the water treatment plant. This is where the water comes from our natural water source.
Once it gets here, it travels through a series of processes to remove sediment and kill bacteria and viruses to make sure that it's super safe and clean for you to drink at home. You can also use it for showering, flushing your toilet, cleaning your dishes, and all sorts of things.
Water treatment plants around the country have operators working 24/7 to make sure that your water is clean to drink.
After water finishes its journey through the water treatment plant, the water flows to your house. And we have a lot of people who help it get there too. It requires hard work and dedication to maintain our underground infrastructure system to keep the water flowing to and from your house.
Then it goes to the next stop on our urban water cycle journey.
Wow, what is this place?
Nancy, this is the Lynchburg Regional Wastewater Plant. When you use your water at home, flush it down the toilet, take a shower, or clean with it, it all comes here.
So this is a real working plant.
Yep, that's why we get to wear all this cool gear.
So what happens to the water when it gets here?
So once it gets here, the water moves through a series of scientific processes to make sure that the water is reclaimed and clean before it goes back into the James River.
That's amazing.
It is super cool because that means that the water is clean for when people downstream, like for here in Lynchburg, it would be Richmond, can still use it for drinking water.
Pretty cool.
Pretty neat. But there's still one spot on our urban water cycle journey.
Let's go check out where the rainwater goes after it falls on our streets.
So Nancy, we're here at a storm drain. Can you tell us what storm drains do?
Sure. Storm drains are part of our rainwater conveyance system, also known as stormwater infrastructure. When rain falls on a human-made surface, it then has to be moved through the system. So when it hits the road here, it's going to go into our storm drain, down underground, and then it'll be transferred to the closest creek, stream, or river. So that means Fishing Creek or Blackwater Creek, and then eventually it winds up in the James and heads downstream towards Richmond.
So all of these storm drains are part of our larger regional watershed.
Yeah, exactly. Here you can see we've got a storm drain that's painted. One of our local artists painted this for us to remind us that only rain should go down the drain.
So that's a really important stop on our urban water cycle.
Yep.
So that completes our urban water cycle. We traveled from our water source
to the drinking water treatment plant where natural water or raw water is treated so it's safe for you to use at home.
After you use the water at home, the water travels to a wastewater treatment plant where it is treated and cleaned to make sure that our waste isn't negatively impacting our environment or our friends downstream.
Then we completed the urban water cycle by talking about stormwater, because when it rains on our city, all the water flows back into the James River.
So the next time you flush your toilet or drink a glass of water or see it raining outside, remember to say thank you to the folks working behind the scenes 24/7 to help water travel through the urban water cycle to keep you and our environment safe and healthy.